We've basketed for the race. They've gone, they're liberated, and they're on the way home. The hens is in the compartments, waiting for the cocks to come back. We've got the seed. We shall have put the seed in the trough.
With the depurative.
With depurative. They come back. Do your cocks tend to go straight to the box, to the hen, or will they sometimes come for a bit of coin?
Well, most of
What are they racing to? Is it the hen, the loft, the ewe, or whatever? Yeah.
Well, basically they're racing to the hen.
They're racing to the hen. That's right.
They go straight to the box.
Go straight to the box.
Then they will have a drink, of course. I mean, it's and maybe a bit of something to eat. And
bit of
then
something to
they're allowed to go into the hen.
Then they're allowed to go.
I always
the
like
hen.
them to do what they want. If they want a drink, they have a drink. If they want to go and have something to eat, and then back to the box. As soon as I see them go back to the box, after they've had a drink and something to eat, they're allowed into the hen.
Right. Will you have put anything in that water at all for them when they've come back from the race?
Yes. Every race, it is not clear water.
It is not clear water.
Every race that my pigeons go to, they don't come back to clear water.
But they've gone away on clear water.
They've gone away.
They've gone away to the race on clear water. When they come back, what do we add to the water?
The water is...
That's if you don't mind telling us.
Not at all, no,
Yeah.
no, not at all. The water on the return from the race is a dessert spoon and a half of Global salt.
Of Global salt.
Global salt. And a dessert spoon and a half of Epsom salt.
Of Epsom salts.
Mixed with warm water. Just a little bit.
Just repeat that once more because people miss it out.
Right. That's a dessert spoon and a half of Global salts.
Yes.
And a dessert spoon and a half of Epsom salts.
Of Epsom salts.
Mixed with warm water.
Yes.
Just a little bit of water.
To how much water?
Well, just
A standard drinker?
a third of a pint.
A third of a pint?
With warm water. No, just a
With-
minute.
oh.
I've a bit more yet.
Yes.
A third of a pint.
A third of a pint of warm water.
That
That's
is
to
mixed-
dissolve the salts.
Dissolve the salt. That is mixed to 4 pints of water.
That's mixed then to 4 pints of water once it's dissolved.
And they have that for 2 to 2.5 hours.
2 to 2.5 hours. In other words, when they have a drink, they've got to have it. There's nothing else.
That clears them out.
That clears them out.
Very important that.
Very good point. Yeah.
I think when pigeons come back, you must have been in baskets with other pigeons, obviously. I like them to be cleared out.
Because we must recap on the point that you don't treat any time during the year for canker, for worms, or for coccidiosis, and you haven't used anything basically for a number of years now.
No, I haven't. Not since I've been flying
So
here.
this system, what you've got, must help towards that.
Well, I think so.
We've got these widow cocks on, there's no getting away from it, a type of medicated water, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
For cleaning out. For about 2 hours. How long will the hen stay with the cock? You'll have, I must just interrupt you here, because we've got to get this over correctly. The cock comes back, because the hen is in the box. After a few minutes, what's your procedure? The hen's fastened in the box. The cocks come back to the box. What's your method then?
Well, the hen is allowed to stay with, the cock's allowed to stay with the hen, depending on how long the race is. You know, I mean, initially, the shorter race is no more than half an hour.
No more than half an hour.
No. The further away you get, the longer the cock, you know, and the hen are together.
And I suppose sometimes...
And depends on whether the race is a hard race or a
hard
easy
race, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to the point. So with half an hour, then the hens will be took out, I gather, and put in the widowhood hen section.
Yes. Now, depending on how the hens, I mean, one or two of the older hens, you have to be very careful with your hens, I think, anyway. If there's any sign of them starting to pair, the hens, they're then put into separate boxes.
You have proper widowhood hen box?
Well,
do
have
you?
some hen
Or
boxes in
similar?
there, yeah.
Similar.
They will be put in there on their own.
Yeah. Because they've got overproud, haven't
Exactly.
they? Overproud.
Yeah.
And
I think it's very important that your hens, the hens are very, very important to me. They must be very flirty when they go in with the cocks.
Yes.
You know, they must be, they must be really, keen to see the cock.
That's right. So we've got the hens out. This medicated water that you've put down has been 2 hours. 2 hours have gone by now.
Right.
I gather you'll empty this water out.
Yeah, the only thing is sometimes you're not always forced to get all your pigeons home within 2 hours.
Well, there isn't many people admit that when they get to
You're
the
not
top.
always forced to do.
No, that's right.
Most cases.
So we'll leave it down.
So, well, no, it is
Until
taken out
the
of the
back.
actual compartment
Yes.
and left in the corridor.
Left in the corridor.
So when the pigeons come home, the doors are shut. They can go into the corridor, and they will always drink.
Right. So the point is that what you're actually making is that these widow cocks will have had a drink of this medicated water, and you only want them to have so much.
Exactly.
So we'll bring it into the corridor.
Any latecomers?
Any latecomers, we'll have a drink of it there. Because normally they're always a little bit thirstier, aren't they?
Quite.
The late
quite,
pigeons.
quite. Yeah. And I will admit to sometimes that they do take over too.
Yeah, that's right. They do, yes.
Some people won't, but
No. They do. They
on
don't
occasions they will do.
do they?
Yeah.
So we've got the hens out, the medicated water's out, the nest bowl will have been turned over, will it?
It will.
It'll have been turned back,
Yeah.
stress this point, upside down.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So the cock can still go backwards and forwards into his compartment where the
Yes.
nest bowl is,
Turn
and he
it
can
over.
settle down on top of the nest bowl if he so desires.
They do.
And they do that.
That's why they prefer to do.
These newcomers that come into sport and people that's trying to find success, if they take notice of these points, hopefully they'll have more success than what they've had in the past. Because everybody that likes to watch videos, like to see what fellow fanciers and successful fanciers, they're always looking for these secrets of the sport, and sometimes there isn't that many secrets, is there, in racing?
I think it's basically getting into a system and educating your birds to that system and sticking to it.
And being observant.
Oh, exactly.
You've stressed that
And
on a number of
and getting your
occasions.
pigeons fit.
Getting your pigeons fit.
Your pigeons must be fit to race.
Right. When we talk about pigeons fit to race, you don't worry too much about the flight being dropped at all.
No.
When you get hold of the pigeons, do you look in the throat for anything? Do you have a look on the breast for anything?
Yes, I mean, I always like to make sure that the throats are clear. I mean, I've had no problems, but I always do still look.
You always
You've
look.
got to. You've got to.
All the time. All the time.
Um,
What about the breast?
well, I do look. I like to see it. I like to see it nice, and I like to see my pigeons in good condition, as I call it, buoyant, of good feather. And
In other
buoyant,
words, blown
silky.
up, like a blown up a
Yeah,
little bit.
Exactly.
Yes.
I like to. You can tell when they're right.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
air
care
sac-
anybody
the air
says
sacs
that-
is coming
exactly.
right.
You can tell when they're right. I like to see them nice and pinky underneath.
Nice
No
and pink.
scaling. Nice and
Got rid
pink.
of the scale.
Exactly.